They are somber images, that kind that stick with you once you see them. We're talking about images from Lockerbie, Scotland, after a bomb exploded on Pan Am Flight 103 while in mid-flight. For the families of the victims, it's not just those images, but the pain of living without a loved one that's also still fresh. And some of those victims were from right here in our area. News 5's Bob Jones spoke with one family about their loss and how it's changed them.
Family members gather around the final resting place of Peter Volku at Alliance City Cemetery. Time does not heal their wounds.
We would do anything to bring him back, but there's nothing we can do.
But 34 years of time also does not erase cherished memories of Peter, remembered for his smarts. At just 21 years old, he was already a stockbroker, and his sense of humor was classic.
He was a big jokester. Yeah, he was always playing pranks on people and, just kind of the life of the party.
Peter studied abroad, and on December 21st, 1988, he boarded Pan Am Flight 103 in London, which was not his original plan.
He had changed his flight. He had changed his ticket at the very last moment.
Back in Cleveland, relatives, including his niece, Mary Leach, waited for Peter to get off a connecting flight from New York. But when he didn't, they learned he died in the tragedy.
I just couldn't believe it. I was pretty distraught. He was like a brother to me.
259 people on board the flight, including 35 University of Syracuse students, died. 11 more on the ground were killed. The next day, Peter's brother-in-law, Oral Bosca, and other family members flew to Scotland to identify his body.
He was pretty recognizable. I really don't want to remember that day, but it was devastating.
But now the family is experiencing different feelings. 71-year-old Abu Aguila Massoud, a Libyan intelligence officer and the man accused of building the bomb, is locked up on federal charges. Brought to the U.S. after a lengthy investigation led to his indictment earlier this month. Bosca credits the victims' families for keeping pressure on the U.S. government.
It's the fight that the family put on the government to keep trying to go after him.
Honestly, we did not feel like we would ever get this day. So we're just happy that we can have a little more closure.
Every year since the Pan Am 103 tragedy, there is a memorial service at Arlington National Cemetery in Virginia. Peter's family has been to it several times, sharing a special and tragic bond with the other families. And it's not lost on the family that the indictment was handed down so close to the anniversary.
There's a lot of irony there, but it is somewhat comforting that it does happen. The memorial service in Arlington has always been a comfort.
34 years ago today, an act of terrorism changed so many lives, but Peter's family says his memory will never be forgotten.
He was the encourager. He was the person I looked up to.
And they'll never give up on the fight for justice.
Glad they got him. We're glad they got him, and hopefully the justice is going to be done.
We just have to keep pursuing and not giving up, that the answers will come.
In Alliance, Bob Jones, News 5.